JNTU and other dignitaries from the government departments will arrive and will kickstart that Startup India Carnival also. Thank you very much, sir.
See, the thing is, when we are going to start something, first thing we have to do is market analysis. That's the first important thing. Without doing market analysis, if you start work, it will become a waste of your work. For that reason, I will tell you one fan example, how to do market analysis. From that, we will see how to do prior art search, and we will go to the confidentiality agreement and non-disclosure collaboration. Next slide, please. Filing patents, then out licensing it, and then life cycle management and commercial strategy. See, the thing is, first of all, when we want to start any startup, we have to see on which topic we have to start the research. That is the first important thing, right? For example, if you want to start a research on a ceiling fan, right? Madam, slide please. Yeah, come down. So this is ordinary ceiling fan, right? So you want to do research on this ceiling fan. So what you people want to do? You want to start a startup company for a ceiling fan. So what you people do? I want to start a startup company for this ceiling fan. What I have to do? Tell me. So first of all, you have to see what is the requirement of the market. See, already this ceiling fan is existing, might be costing 1500 rupees to 2000. So first of all, you have to see what are the disadvantages of this ceiling fan. Then only someone will buy from you, because you are just a startup. Some innovation should be there from your side. If not, nobody will come and buy from you, right? So first of all, you have to see what are the disadvantages in this ceiling fan. Let's tell what are the disadvantages in this ceiling fan. Is it easy to clean? Right? For cleaning, you have to climb, you have to use some ladder, right? We don't know about what is about that electricity bill, and what is the efficiency of spreading of air throughout the room. So many disadvantages are there, right? So the thing is, if you have a ceiling fan with all these advantages and able to sell this ceiling fan at same 1500 to 2000 rupees, then definitely people will come and buy your product. It applies to every product, not only ceiling fan. It may be AC, it may be cooler, it may be some computer, some laptop, whatever may be. For example, whatever the laptop presently available, maybe high-end laptops now costing around 60 to 70,000 rupees, right? If you want to buy any laptop with good specification, maybe you have to spend 60 to 70,000 rupees. If you are able to manufacture the same laptop with 20,000 or 25,000 rupees, or whatever the disadvantages in the present laptop, and if you're able to invent them, automatically people will come and purchase you. So first of all, what you have to do? You have to do market analysis. Madam, next slide please. See, my daughter is very lazy. She don't want to go and switch on the fan. So she always asks me, Dad, go and switch on the fan. So for me, for my daughter, remote is very important. She can use and switch on the remote. Next. See, I can use the remote, the fan come down, my wife can easily clean it. Next slide, please. Lot of power spending is there. Come next slide. So, okay, I'll come back. So, if you want to incorporate all these things in that single fan, it may cost around 3,000 or 3,500. Instead of that, I will tell to my wife or my servant maid, buy 150 rupees that cleaning knob and use it. Come down. Why you spend another 1,500 rupees? So if all these things comes in the same 1,500 rupees, whatever the deficiencies are there in existing fan, with the same 1,500 rupees, if you get it, definitely everyone will come and purchase from you. So first of all, what you have to do? Market analysis you people have to do. On the topic on which you want to do research, first of all, you have to do market analysis. That means, what is the requirement of the market is very important. So once completion of the market analysis, the next thing is you have to do prior art search. You think that most of the times whatever idea coming to your mind is novel or innovation, or you think that nothing is existing in the world, I only know that. It's not true. The same thing is already reported in somewhere in the literature. First of all, you have to search it. You have to see that. If it is already existing, what is the use for you people working again on the same topic? It's a waste of your money, waste of your time, waste of your energy, and waste of your efforts, right? So first of all, once you want to start the research on ceiling fan, what you people have to do? You have to do prior art search. In the prior art search already, everything is there. Remote control system is already available. For cleaning, by using remote fan is coming down. For efficiency of fans, some companies are introducing fans with automatic mechanical techniques. So it's already available in the prior art. So what is the use for you people starting startup for ceiling fan? But if you are able to do it at the same 1500 rupees, then you may be succeed. So when you want to do startup work, first of all, you have to see whatever you are thinking is already available or reported in the literature. That is called as a prior art literature. Come down. Confidentiality agreement. See, before going to confidentiality, I will go to non-disclosure. What happens in most of the cases when we have an idea, scientists love to share the things to the people. When I'm doing my PhD, when I got a first time polymorph, I told to almost 20 to 30 people, I got a new polymorph, new polymorph, new polymorph. Like, because I want to share my happiness. But the thing is, it's a wrong thing. We should not disclose. First, you have to file a patent or a trademark and design, and then only you have to disclose your invention. If you disclose invention to openly somewhere, what happens? Someone will make a small change to it, and they will file a patent, and they will get everything. And you will be loser. So don't disclose your invention openly to everywhere. In social media, WhatsApp, or going somewhere. Don't disclose your inventions, right? The second thing is collaboration. See, the most successful people are people who have a collaboration. Alone we can't do everything. So for example, if you want to invent a new fan, along with a mechanical engineer, you require electrical engineer. Maybe you require sometimes a software engineer. Maybe sometimes a chemical engineer. So collaboration is very important. So you have to see who are the people required for your startup, for success of your project, and you have to collaborate them. And the another thing is you should have some kind of confidentiality agreement between all you people. Why you require agreement between all of you? Later you people start fighting. I contributed this thing, you contributed this thing, I contributed like that, you not contributed. Like that people start fighting. Most of the people, why startups fails? Due to lack of confidentiality or collaboration agreement. So first of all, you should people have a common interest, common agenda, common goal, and you should have some kind of confidentiality agreement and a collaboration agreement. Why you require confidentiality agreement? The confidentiality agreement you require from your employees, because you have some key employees. For example, you started a company with 10-15 people, right? In that, your invention might be known to 5 to 10 people, right? If you not inform, if you don't have some kind of agreement, after 3-4 months, your employee leave the company, and then you don't have, that invention will be theft. And that if that employee is more intelligent than you, he go out and he may establish better invention. So you should have some kind of confidentiality or collaboration kind of agreement with your employees when you start up the company. Next slide, please, madam. So once you have an invention, what you have to do? Don't disclose anywhere. What you have to do is file a patent. Of course, trademark is not that much important, because it maybe in some cases design might be important. So you file a patent, and if required, you file a design patent. So filing patent is not that much costly. It's just cost around 1750 rupees, and attorney cost may take you another 20,000-30,000 rupees. But it makes a lot of value addition for you guys. Okay, and then next slide, please. See why it is important. See, the thing is, you invented a new ceiling fan. If you manufacture one ceiling fan, it will cost 2,000. If you manufacture 10,000 ceiling fans, it may cost 800 or 700. That means cost of your product will reduces. in a bulk quantity, right? Same thing, if you manufacture one shirt, it may cost around 100 rupees. If you manufacture 100 shirts, it may cost around 50 rupees. So you require an investor, you require a person who can market your product. Because you are a small guy, you are a startup, so you cannot market your product because you don't have a marketing team, you don't have a advanced scientific team, you don't have a regulatory kind of thing, and you don't have a government relations, right? Government relations also very important. You should have some kind of relation in government to launch your product, to get some kind of subsidies and all those things. So what happens if you file the patent and if you have already have a granted patent, then you can go to a advanced developed a big multinational company with your invention, and you can say, this is my invention. They will in-license your product. That means we out-license our product to them, and they will give some money to us. With that money, we can do further research, further establish our organization. So first thing what we should do, we should have a patent. If not, you go and approach some multinational company and you ask them to invest, what they will say? They will ask you, did you file a patent? Where is the protection for your invention? Then there will be no answer from your side, right? So the thing is, you should, if you have a patent, then it is easy for you people to convince the investor from the multinational companies to out-license your product, and automatically you can generate some kind of revenue. Next. See, life cycle management means, see, as a startup company, if you do only one product, you don't succeed. Then you have to do all related products to that product. That means, along with the ceiling fan, I have to do research on a table fan or out cooler or something, whatever the related products are there. And able to launch one product after another product with a specific period of time, 1 year, 2 year or 3 years gap. Then what happens? You can generate the revenue. If not, if you have only one product, what happens? After some time, some competition may increase and some other person may come with a better invention, and you may lose exclusivity on your product and you have to come out of the market. If you have a 3-4 products at the same time, that means if you are able to launch at least 3-4 products for every 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, like that, then what you will have? You will have a good number of products with you. Then you can definitely sustain in the market. It's just like a Marwadi shop. You know why Marwadi shops succeeded in the villages or towns? I'll tell you the secret of that. See, if you go to the Marwadi shop, you will get everything, whatever you want, you will get it. But 70% of the things only sold. 30% is not soldable things there. But still, the Marwadi keep those 30% of things in his shop, because people will feel that if you want anything, we can go and purchase from that shop. That's called a business strategy. For that reason, only in pharma company, if you see, there's a pharma company called as MSN. They file highest number of DMFs. Every year they file 45, 50 DMFs. Whatever the product you want, you will get it. The strategy of that company is, whoever wants something, ready-made with them. Of course, out of 50, 20 will be useless. But for remaining 30 people will come. In the similar way, when you are a startup company, you should have 4 or 5 products, similar products. If you have only one product and then you want to succeed in the market, you cannot. So that's the secret of the success of the Marwadi shops in any villages or towns, anywhere. 30% is unsold products, but still they succeed with the remaining 70% products selling profit. Got it? So similar way, if you have 4 or 5 products, 1, 2 products may not succeed, but remaining 3 products you may succeed. So for that reason, you should have a list of products having similar kind of things. Okay, please. So another thing is, I already told you about commercial strategy, right? So commercial strategy means, already the product ceiling fan is available at 1500 rupees. So if I sell at the same price, 1500 rupees with additional benefits, then maybe it's a good commercial strategy. or I may sell 1400 rupees, but I want to manufacturing at 800 rupees only. That's a commercial strategy. When I can manufacture at 800, when I have a collaboration with a multinational company. Because the thing is, I told you already, bulk manufacturing always gives a help in cost reduction. See, if you manufacture 1 kg of ciprofloxacin, it will cost you $80. If you manufacture 5,000 kgs of ciprofloxacin, it will cost around you $30. Why? The raw material cost will reduces. Because when you purchase the things in a bulk order, raw material cost will reduces. In the similar way, if you have a patent and if you are able to out-license your technology to some company, and then if you are succeeding in that, that company, multinational company, will manufacture it. For that reason, what you know, Mahindra and Mahindra people will do a lot of research, lot of friendship with startup companies. You know, they want to take that knowledge from them and want to give some return back to you people like you, Mahindra and Mahindra, L&T. L&T people also do a lot of collaboration works from a startup companies. So this is very important. Okay, so I already covered these points. First thing is, when you start a company, first thing you always think about protecting your IP. Whatever your IP generated, don't disclose anywhere. First file a patent and then disclose somewhere. And then registering a patent is not a costly thing. It will just cost you around 1750 rupees and may cost another 20,000, 30,000 rupees or 40,000 rupees an attorney cost. Next slide, please. Due diligence is very important. Whatever thing you want to introduce, first of all, you see whether it is already existing. Don't waste your time. So do good amount of prior art search and see whether it is already existing or not. Because I told you already that ceiling fans, all what I thought is my invention, already existing. So that's a waste of time for me if I do the same thing. And then effective strategies, policies. That means if you have a startup company, if you have 10, 15 employees, then you should have a policy that you should have some kind of agreement with your employees so that nobody will steal your invention. And then agreement related to intellectual properties, that talks about the employees agreement, and another thing is collaboration kind of agreement. So that means alone you can't do things, you should have some kind of collaboration, then only you people can succeed in that. So next slide, next slide, next slide, next slide. Yeah, stop there. So guys, madam, you want to? Okay, fine. So, okay, fine. Madam, okay, sir. Please stay. So we have a Dr. Pushpalata madam. Dr. Pushpalata madam is one of the top 10 IP leaders in India. She got good number of awards, and she got IAM 300 award also. Good number of awards to her credit. And she's having Dr. IPS since one intellectual property firm. Almost 30 major companies in Hyderabad, madam is serving them. And for so many startup companies, and Vijnan University, madam is having collaboration with Vijnan University and other universities also for helping these, especially for the startup companies. So the thing is, madam has giving some kind of booklet today. Actually, why I called madam today is, I just gone through her booklet and it is very useful to you. Maybe she's having limited number of booklets of how to do the search. For doing such, it may cost around 10 to 15,000 rupees, and she's going to give you some booklets for a one group, because I think so many groups came. So for each group, she may give you one booklet, and by using that booklet, you people can do easily literature search, because 80 to 90% of the literature is available in the patent literature only. So madam is giving some booklets to you people for each group wise. For each group, please come one person, so that after my session, I think madam will give that booklet to you people, and you people just follow the guidelines given in the booklet. and you can do easily search. For you, no need to go for any attorney also. For any literature or prior art search, you use that prior art, that book, and it will be very useful. And please come group wise one person, so that after that madam will give that kind of booklet for you. It is very useful. And thank you, madam. And just Amma, please, next slide, please. Okay. So I just gone through that one. Again, the same thing I have taken from her, just to showing you again. So similar thing is available in the booklet. So see, one of the most important literature is available for you is PCT, WIPO. It is called as a WIPO. So for you people, when you are starting any project, go and search in the, just next slide please. Type WIPO in the Google, and then next slide please. You will get like that, and then whatever keyword you want, you search there, and then next slide please. And you will get the all kind of references. So in that way, whatever references you have it, you can download them and you can read it. So why I am telling very concentrating on prior art search is, most of the companies or most of the startup people not doing the prior art search. They are feeling that they did a great invention. They are wasting their money, time, efforts and everything without market research, without prior art search. They are just doing the work going on, and lack of collaboration agreement and lack of ego problems. Due to these reasons only, most of the startup companies are getting failed. Because I have interacting with a lot of the people, when I'm asking them why you people failed when you started your business, most of them tells me the same stories. So for you, when you are starting any project, I recommend you start doing the prior art search by using. So this is called as a PCT. Next slide, please. Google, just type that link, and then you will get Google Patents. Again, you can search and you will get the Google Patents, and you can download from there. Please, next slide, please. eSpaceNet. I will tell you about something great about eSpaceNet. Almost 80 countries in the world, data is covered in eSpaceNet. When you are starting any project, I recommend you start doing research, searching on eSpaceNet first. Because almost 80 to 90 countries data is there. Just go to eSpaceNet, search with the keyword, then you will get the references. Keyword means, for example, if you want to do research on a ceiling fan, then you can search on a fan as a keyword. Yeah, so yeah, that's true. For that reason, you have to see what kind of alternative words are there for a simple thing. For example, if I want to search for a anti-cancer drug, let us suppose. So what I will do, I will search with a anti-cancer. I may search with a heterocycle ring, because most of all drugs will having a heterocyclic ring. So I will search with a heterocyclic ring, or I search with a class 5, where the class 5 is most of the things, chemical related things will come. So again, that's a search strategy is there. So before you are searching, you have to search for the keywords. What kind of keywords are there is important. And you can use or option, fan or motor or generator, something, whatever maybe the related things are there, you can make it or. For example, anti-cancer, heterocycle. And if I'm interested in a company like Dr. Reddy's, then I will make a search anti-cancer or heterocycle and Dr. Reddy's. So I will get the patents and references of Dr. Reddy's, please.
Actually, to your question, when you want to start a search, you have to prepare a list of hits like keywords, then you have to proceed. All probable possible hits you have to prepare. But as per current discussion, fan is a very broader term, so you will get lakhs of references. So instead of using fan directly, you have to use some specific word on, like about technology on which you are working. Okay? Yeah.
Sometimes it happens nowadays, the patent filing is happening
Yes.
So it looks catchy kind of a thing. Like people are using in a different way to make it very unique.
That is actually a strategy of the patentee, because always patentee will try that his invention should not be found by, yeah.
No, we have already filed a lot of patents actually. We always use different kinds of, we have one project where it is called 7 hook.
Okay.
7 hook because it is made of 7 screws.
Okay.
So we have made 7 hook. The purpose is for the societal kind of thing, how to avoid the fans itself. So we are using different ways, so it will never be caught as it is coming to ban and everything, right? So how to search it? That is the case, then how?
But in a patent, 7 hook is not the only term which is lying down. There will be other terminologies also. So you have to prepare a very big list of keywords, then you have to begin the search. Yeah.
Keywords, that is the main point.
That means the thing is, when you are not able to get a relevant reference from the abstract, I think it is better to search from a specification. That's what Dr. Pushpa is going to telling you. Because what happens, somewhere you will describe about the fan in the description. People generally do only abstract search. There's a two strategies. See, some people want to disclose intentionally. Because if you want to get good name, if you want to become a popular, so I will put my name in one way. If I don't want, nobody want to know that, I will put my title of invention in a different way. For example, we will write some product title as heterocyclic compounds, novel heterocyclic compounds. That's the title of the invention. Nobody can understand that one. But if I want everyone knows that product, I will write that a co-crystal of ciprofloxacin. Because I want to know everybody. So it all depends upon again your strategy. So whether you want to disclose or whether not to disclose. But in generally for a startup companies, I always tell you disclose. Because you people should become a popular. That's very important here. Because one of the strategy of filing the patent is once you get the published, people will come to know who are you. And you will get investors. For us, getting investors is more important. Because what happens at certain stage, your invention requires some investment. So you can't invest that money, right? For example, if you have some drug discovery product, we can do up to preclinical research in our company by spending 10 crores or 20 crores. But after that, we require at least $1 billion. So Indian companies cannot invest. So we require some kind of investor, right? So in such a way, it's all depend upon your strategy. So what I prefer for people like you is have a title which can be easily traceable to the people who are searching your invention. This is what I understood from my experience. Okay, so please. Again, you people can type that Google engine and then, USP2O. Then again, you will get that link. And again, you can do such. Of course, all these things will be available in the booklet what madam gives to you. Next. Similar way in Indian Patent Office. You can go to the Indian Patent Office, you will get the link, then you will get a patent search option. You go inside and do the literature search. Great. So what you people can do is, what I suggest to you people is, whatever research projects you people have started, first of all, you discuss with some kind of other startup companies also who are working in your area of research or who are working in your area so that they can share their success stories and failure stories. See, what I will tell you, people always tells you to read only success stories, but I always tell you to read failure stories also. If you read failure stories, you will come to know how to get the success, right? True. So not only reading success stories, we have to read failure stories also. In the similar way, always try to have a discussion with some startup companies who are working in your similar area. Lot of T-hubs are there in each state, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra, Telangana, all states are having now the technology hubs. You go there and contact the people who are working in your area of research, and definitely will get some kind of benefit. Okay. With this, my session has been completed. Any doubts are there? I am happy to answer your questions. Any doubt? Great. Yeah.
Sir, I have two ideas. One of them is already patented and we have got the MSME fund for it as well. The second one is still in the patent process, but it's of two different domains. One is related to e-mobility and the other one is related to infrastructure. So can I put both of them into one single startup and run it, or should I have to make two different things because of the different domains?
One thing is there, if there is some connectivity between both of them, then you can file a single patent, and later stage you can file a divisional patent for that, based on the development of the project for you. That much you can do. You can file in a single if there is some kind of connectivity. So then you have to file a separate patent. If there is
Also separately again they have to.
anyone, because these are two different inventions.
But as we have discussed in the previous slide, like we need to have your both products at a time. Like, so why would we have two different products in the same?
No, see, what is the requirement of a patent? Patent should have a single invention. So for single invention only patent will be granted. So if you have more than one invention in the same patent, they don't grant a patent. Another thing is, if there is some kind of interlink between these two objects, at least we can file one patent and later we can file a divisional. That kind of opportunity is there. But here he is having two different inventions. So you can file two different patents. Of course, patent filing is very not that much cost. It's cost around only 1750 rupees. 1750 rupees is not a big thing for you. Online it is costing around 1600 rupees. So not a big thing, right? And maybe another 20,000-30,000 it may cost, attorney cost for you. Okay, fine, but you will have an invention. And I think that much funding you will get from a MSMEs or from a government. That's not a big thing for you guys.
Came for the other purpose, that is the workshop on SASF scheme. So I think some of you have registered for this workshop, right? So only those students registered for that workshop and also having a innovation which already participated in hackathons or ideathons or challenges somewhere, only those students can attend that. Remaining people can continue in this event. Okay, who are they? So only those registered, I think we have around 20 people. Those 20 people with complete innovation idea can just wait outside the hall, then I will take to boardroom. Okay.
A very good afternoon to all the dignitaries, guests, special invitees, MC members, startups, entrepreneurs and everyone present here. I feel privileged to extend my warm welcome to all of you. I request Ms. Neetu Singh CA, I leave to present a sapling to our special invitee, Shri V. Pramod Kumar Garu, General Manager, SIDBI, Hyderabad. Thank you, ma'am. We are assembled here to celebrate the National Startup Day 2023. We, AIC Elite V-Hub, the recognized Atal Incubation Center of AIM Niti Aayog Government of India, MeitY Government of India, Startup India under Startup India Seed Fund Scheme, DPIIT Government of India and the Ministry of MSME. And we are celebrating this National Startup Day on 11th January 2023. So the theme of today's program is Innovation to Acceleration. Program highlights are Fireside Chat with SISF supported startups, SISF Exhibition Conclave, Showcasing of Success Stories, Special Startup Award, and Sensitization Workshop on Startup India Seed Fund Scheme. Now I request Dr. Zahurullah SMD, Consultant AIC Elite V-Hub, to present about ELIP and its activities and take up the Fireside Chat session with SISF supported startups under the theme Innovation to Acceleration. Over to you, sir.
Why we have started ELIP and what is the need for it? So if you look back in 1993, so there is a dire requirement by the most of the women who are lacking several things, like it may be the a special focus, knowledge, or we can say awareness sessions, number one, and number two, funding, and number three, networking. So we have found some gaps, huge gaps during those times, back in 1993 I'm saying. So we have found that a very less percentage of women entrepreneurs are there, and so finding this gap, ELEAP have taken its own initiative, and it has started giving women empowerment. So the same was focused in its vision and mission statement. So I will show you the vision and mission statement. So if you look into the vision and mission, so it's all about to empower the woman, any citizen of India, woman of India. So we wanted to achieve the center of excellence. So that's the main vision of ELEAP. The main vision and mission is nothing but to empower the woman and make it as a center of excellence. And now today we are sitting here after 29 years. So ELEAP has made its impact and created a large outcome and output for the most of the women entrepreneurs. So the same was obtained in, I will show you some stats in the next coming 2 slides. So can go back. So we are a NABET, gold grade